What's up, guys? Today I'm making a theory, and this theory is called Avengers Disassembled from Avengers Infinity War. If you have not seen this, it contains spoilers for the movie already. So if you know the Avengers are disassembled from Civil War, because they got disassembled in Civil War, so remember that? Hulk was in space from leaving in Age of Ultron, Queen the Jet, and so was in Thor. So, I'm trying to say here is people are saying the Fantastic Four possibly could have a chance of being in the movie, but Fantastic Four, like, I really give them a 50-50 chance there because they did die in the comics, but Spider-Man, it was the 1994, I believe Infinity Gauntlet, I believe it was 1994. Spider-Man didn't die, and in the movie he died, so I'm going to give a 50-50 chance there to just round that up. Because all the Fantastic Four died. Like Black Panther, he died in the comics too. But my theory is, because you remember they left us with the cliffhanger of killing every bunch of the heroes, but here's what they didn't do. If you realize, they didn't kill the original Avengers off, the ones from the first Avengers movie, consisting of Natasha Romanoff, Steve Rogers, which is Captain America, but Steve Rogers' his actual name is not his actor name. So you have Natasha, which is Black Widow. You have Steve. You have Tony Stark. You have Steve. You have Tony Stark. You have Banner. You have Thor, and Hawkeye. Those are the only ones that. I mean, we all know Hawkeye from most likely didn't die because we're already getting teasers that he went back in time to. He went back in time to the first Avengers. My theory is to possibly kill the Avengers before it starts with him going on his Infinity Gathering because he already has the full gauntlet completed. Like at the end of the movie when he was holding up the full gauntlet. I saw the movie the second day it came out, so yeah. But he had the full Infinity Gauntlet from the Soul Stone on Vermeer. Well, if you remember with Red Skull. But one thing is, how are they going to take out a Mad Titan? It can go pretty easily. It's kind of like Darth Vader. The only one that can kill the Emperor was Darth Vader himself. It's kind of like that. But Gamora can't kill it. It's the daughter. Gamora cannot kill her father. She was not strong enough. But the manipulative idea. The Avengers. Why not just throw all the Avengers and the Guardians of the Galaxy in there? We'll be able to defeat them. Yeah. But Nebula, you obviously knew she wasn't going to get turned into dust. Because I mean, she could have just broken the hardware. I mean, people are saying, oh, she's a piece of junk. She can't turn the dust. I'm like, but she's a robot, though. The robot could have just broken in half and stuff. That's not the point. What I'm trying to say is, Doctor Strange said there are a million different outcomes in which they only win one. So if they only win one outcome, there are a million others they can't not win yet. So my theory is possibly the outcome they win is of Doctor Strange giving them the Time Stone. Now, I read the Infinity Gauntlet 2 days ago, but I haven't finished the whole gauntlet because I just read it at a bookstore, or read half of it. Because I started reading it like 3 weeks ago that I went the second time I went there, I read it, and the third time. But besides that, Thanos can snap half the universe out of existence, right? What the cinematic universe doesn't want to do is, if you think about it, Thanos can really die anyway. If they could cut his hand off, like, basically Star-Lord kind of screwed it up, but it possibly would have still happened that Thanos would have got the gauntlet back because from the Black Order, but the Black Order wasn't on Titan, they were on Wakanda, so it's a whole different story. But if you remember, Mantis is like, I can't hold him much longer, he is too strong. So he's strong even without the gauntlet. She wasn't partaking in saying the gauntlet is what makes him strong. Well, it is what makes him strong, but he's still strong without the gauntlet. It doesn't have magnetic capability to flow to his hand and stuff. Because if you remember, Tony's like, don't engage, we almost got this off, and yeah. But the next thing is, most people know that I could die too because Spider-Man already has his leaked movie of Far From Home. How is he going to live? But if you remember how he's obviously going to live, they're going to go back in time and save him. with the time stone. So my thing is somewhere in part 2, they're gonna get the time stone and go back in time and save Peter Parker. Most of the Avengers aren't gonna make it out, obviously. Because if you remember, Nick Fury sent out the Captain Marvel signal because we're gonna get the Captain Marvel movie before Infinity War Part 2, which is hopefully good. Because go back to the disassembled thing. You remember when Banner, he's like the Avengers. He's like we aren't together anymore. He's like what do you mean we aren't together anymore? And Tony Stark's like we're not together. I'm gonna. And then Banner's like, so like a band, you guys just split up. So like that, my thing is that possibly. His Vision had the Mind Stone. Depends on how hard depends on if they destroyed it or not. It was kind of obvious, and you can guess that Thanos was gonna go back in time with the Time Stone. He just it was like so predictable. They didn't go back in time and get the Time Stone. I'm not get the Time Stone, get the Mind Stone from Vision. Because do you remember when Wanda broke it? Or when he was telling her to break it and she broke it? Yeah. Now, if you remember Proxima Midnight in the beginnings of Outriders along the Shield of Wakanda, if you remember that, I believe Corvus Glaive was there too. All I remember is Proxima Midnight in the Black Order. Now, Groot died. We have Groot's final words were Dad. But also, a theory is, we know they died, but it could be just Thanos messing with us because, you know, Thanos can make. He even killed. Well, he didn't kill Drax and Mantis. He turned Mantis like a string and stuff, and Drax into a bunch of blocks. Here's another outcome, but we all know it's not true. Is that he could have made it look reality to the rest of them that he killed them, but most likely it's not reality. So yeah, that was just a dumb one that I added by accident. I'm sorry, but as Avengers Disassembled. It's not really going by the title, but it's Avengers Disassembled.